Hello everyone, and in this video I'm going to be doing a 4 months on of owning my Lenovo Thinkpad X260. So yeah, the video came out about 2 months ago, but I'm going to do a 4 months later of owning the machine because I already had it for 2 months by the time I'd posted the video. So just do a quick overview. So we've got the power connector, HDMI mini display port, 2 USBs, USB 3, extended 6 cell battery, port replicator. On this side we've got USB 3, SIM card if you've got a WAN card, SD card slot and an Ethernet port and a Kensington lock. Also comes with headphone jack but no microphone. So let's just pop it open. If you don't mind me just... So this is 4 months into owning the machine. Let's just type the password in. So as you can see, it's in fairly good condition. 4 months into owning it, there are some things I don't like and do like. So it's fairly quick because it's got an SSD. As you can see, we're rocking the i5 6200U. If you would focus, 8 gigs of RAM, 512 megabytes of it is taken up by the video RAM, well, by the iGPU, and it's got a 128 gig SSD and a 1366 by 768 screen. So let's talk about the pros of the machine. So it's got decent battery life. That's one of the pros. As you can see, it is reporting, it won't tell me, 2 hours of 21%, so I'd say it's not bad. From 100% down to 0 if I was doing internet browsing at say 60% brightness, so around this, I would get about 7 to 12 hours, usually around 10. If I'm ramming it with CPU intensive tasks, it will only last about 2 or 3, but I can't blame it because it does turbo boost. Cons. Well, the first con is the 1366 by 768 TN panel that the machine happens to have. It's okay and it's decent on battery, better than IPS apparently, but the colours are shocking and it's by no means a Photoshop laptop. Also another pro is the keyboard's very good. As you can hear, it's nice and tactile. One of the biggest cons of this machine is it runs very hot. So if you're using it on a desk, it won't be an issue because it gets airflow. But if you're using it on a bed or something, it can get as hot as 90 degrees. And now before you say, I'll repaste it, I've repasted this laptop twice with MX4. So don't tell me to repaste it because I have. So there is fan control, which you can set up. Currently it thinks it's rated idles at around 30 to 40 degrees, around there. So yes, say I'm going to do YouTube a bit. It will heat up to around, say, 40. But if I start playing video, so let's say I want to play some video on the machine, it can do it, but it likes to get hot. So say I wanted to play 4K video, bit unrealistic, but as you can see it plays it fine even though my internet is wank. But as you can see it's playing it. But the machine will very, very slowly get very hot. It likes to get hot, which is one of the cons of the machine. So I push it down to 1080-60. It will get hot, and that leads me onto the cooling system. It's wank. It is genuinely awful. There's one single fan around here, and it has to call the iGPU and the processor, and it's just not up to the job. But it's not an issue. It doesn't throttle, as far as I know. But it can get noisy, and it can be very frustrating if you were, say, working in an environment. Why isn't my camera focusing? As of the webcam, well, that speaks for itself. It's not bad. It's good for conference, but as you can see, I just blue screened my laptop. That's basically what I meant by the webcam. If it worked, then it wouldn't be bad, but as you can see, it blue screens it. So that tells you a lot about the machine, which makes me laugh, if I'm honest. So let's reset it, get it to turn on again. So the camera basically doesn't work. Boot times are okay. I should have cleaned it up before filming this video. Boot times are okay. Around 30-40 seconds maybe. It's got 128 gig SSD in it. The fan's kicked in for some reason. So it should just boot up at a normal speed, but the SSD is a bit slow because it's a stock Toshiba one, which didn't have very good write speeds. So yeah, you can pretty much just see that it has its issues, but it's a nice machine if you're going to be just, light using, getting it around, because it's very portable. That is one of the best things about the machine. It's nice and portable, and it gets the job done. So you get the mouse pad is really good. You get lovely 2-finger scrolling. And it's quick at loading things. Let's go on the internet, say. You just want to go on BBC News. You just want to do normal things like read the news. It just literally works. And that is all I've got the machine for. Just go on the internet. Anything CPU intensive, I'll use the computer. But that's pretty much what the machine is for. But if you're looking for something that's CPU intensive, go and get something with a quad-core CPU and a better system in it, a better cooling system, because this is not going to do the job. But for light usage, Skype calls, if your webcam works and doesn't blue screen it, and it should do the job. So as you can see, bang. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then thank you for watching.